The only other thing I talked to him about was smoking and these grounds, what entails the grounds. There's some different stuff from Dave Vestal that the girl doesn't necessarily agree with. Is that the person in control decides how much of the grounds is included in the no smoking ban.
Part of our ISAC district meeting discussion was there was a group of people who indicated that there could be on the site a designated smoking area, and then about 50% didn't think that applied either. So there's
nothing in the ordinance that says there can be a designated smoking site. And there's nothing in the ordinance that says the person in charge can designate how much of the grounds are covered and how much aren't. I know that David has said they can, and some others have indicated that, but the ordinance doesn't say that. However, I have no idea what they put into their rules that they've been working on all last week, and maybe their rules will cover something on that question. But right now it just says grounds owned and leased in connection with the building, and like I said, that indicates to me parking lots in our lawn area and sidewalks, they're all grounds owned or leased or controlled by the county.
What are those rules?
Responsibility is to post those signs with the phone number. If anybody has a problem with that, they have to call that phone. It's not our position or our responsibility to police the area.
You're absolutely right. It's not our duty to file a complaint. That's anybody else's. Our duty is to put up the signs.
When does the actual administrative rule thing? I mean, we're hearing that.
I think they're in effect, but we have no idea what they are.
Well, that's fine. When are we to have that information? Because
They supposedly approved them Friday.
Yeah.
But the website didn't have anything up on Friday.
Yeah.
It just said that these are the rules.
They announced they make rules, but we don't know what they are. So, but they've also pretty much announced that they're initially just going to give warnings and then deal with later complaints. So, I guess until we get notice there's been a complaint, a warning, wait and see what the rules say before we get too excited. Let's just put up signs.
But we don't dare just get rid of our ashtrays outside the doors. Well, there
No,
be cigarette butts
we're
all over the place.
we're obligated. The code says we have to remove the ashtrays.
I know, but like I said, if they are, they're gonna have cigarette butts laying all over that sidewalk
I
out there.
suggest that we may want to put fireproof trash cans out there.
We can relabel that if it's trash can.
We just get ashtrays out there.
The way I read that, Earl, was that you're supposed to put the ashtrays where you're at the start of your smoking place. So if it's as you come off the street, the ashtrays are supposed to be out there at the street.
Well, it says we're to remove them from where they're at, though.
Right.
So we do need to do that. But like I said, I'm suggesting maybe we need fire-resistant trash containers. Because we're probably going to have a lot of fires in the trash can.
Based on what you're saying, Joe Public walking down the street over here in front of this building can't be smoking.
Well, my interpretation is that these streets are owned by the city of Sac City.
Or at least have control of it.
But inside the sidewalk.
Now, the sidewalk, it is owned by Sac County that surrounds this courthouse. So
It's just walking
we're
from there
responsible
to
for
there.
the sidewalk, but the city's responsible for the street.
So in theory, you can't even smoke driving down the street in your car.
That would be a strict reading of the ordinance. I agree with you.
Spittoons in the courthouse in the 1880s. They used to have what? Spittoons. Like my great grandpa get chewed and
back, right? I wonder how much chewing is gonna start going on now.
well, but that's same application, it's tobacco products.
Now, this is strictly smoking.
Oh, it is only smoking?
Smoking is banned, not chewing.
Oh, I thought they included, I thought it was tobacco products,
No,
period.
it's a smoking ban.
Okay.
Now, they can chew their cigar, if that's what they wish.
Can't let it know.
Lit.
I-
I mean, I guess at this point, we're gonna try to make sure that none of our employees smoke in any of the vehicles and in the buildings, and I guess if we go outside somewhere beyond where we can see to have a cigarette.
Ron and I did have an interesting discussion on exactly what was covered of company vehicles, and a strict reading of the ordinance, in my opinion, would prohibit smoking on an open dose. But Ron wasn't convinced that goes that far, but it says any government-owned vehicles.
I assume the maintainers would be in that category.
I mean, anyone, yeah, they have to have a sticker on the door, on the window. I don't know, did you get those orders, Jim?
No, I just got the rest of the collection yesterday.
Right now, we're trying to make sure we've got it posted in all the buildings. We're told the guys. We tell us stickers, and I think Iowa Prison Industry was saying 4 weeks to get their order. Somebody was telling me that the American Lung Society or somebody, our department of health had found something like American Lung Society.
Chuck has one up on a couple of the main entrances to the courthouse, and he said he got those from the public health nurse, so I don't know what she's got. I don't think they're, according to the ordinance, I don't think they qualify as legal signs because they're not big enough. But at least they're temporary.
We've even got stickers on vehicle dashes and so forth that the
Yes.
county owns as well, you know, so it's kind of restrictive there. Maybe we just need to put a placard out on the door before they get in.
But that interpretation means it need to be out on the corners of the property, not just on the door.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree. And reading the code, it looks to me like we need to put them at the sidewalk entrances to the property.
Well, I'm sure we'll eventually hear more and somebody will figure it out.